Feature Friday.
The freshest.
Uska Hi Banana?
Banana.
I think that's how it says. I think this is actually a horror movie, so I think this might, or like a scary movie, and I think it might be the first scary movie that we see from the Indian movie industry. Ironically enough, though, Bali has heard like a few seconds of this.
No, I haven't. Well, I have. What am I trying to say? We heard it in the live stream, right? But I never really saw the music video properly. So
I think I have heard this song, but we've never seen the video.
This is Arijit Singh,
however,
and the movie is called Evil Returns.
Yeah, however, no, I don't think this is a horror movie.
It is.
This is the one.
Yes.
Well, however, the song doesn't fucking go with
That's right.
But I don't know the lyrics, but let's give it a watch.
Again, if you haven't seen this music video, I strongly recommend you go to the original and come back to
it's
our
quite
review.
short anyways, but let's give it a watch.
Okay.
It does go.
Not really.
That does, that creates tension.
But yeah, but if you were listening to the song, not knowing the context of the movie whatsoever, you wouldn't think, oh yeah, horror.
I disagree with you. I wouldn't say horror, but I'd definitely say suspense.
Yeah, I agree.
Thriller. Perhaps it's a thriller, because that gives me thriller vibes.
Who knows?
That's good. That's fucking... Ooh, what is this? I've
Tension.
opened the library. The book is about to narrate a story which may encounter the devil.
Oh wow, Evil
See?
Returns.
Exactly.
Yes.
Have I sold you?
No, well,
Waleska, no. Go on.
but this is pretty Tam's,
Composition.
I think, composition. If I'm correct.
We'll check out the end, but go on.
Yeah. They never met each other. Oh, there is a time rapture. Oh, cool.
This is the trailer.
It's a video song.
So there's a rapture in time.
Where he is sending letters to her from the past and she's getting them in the present, but that's his future and they don't know.
Maybe he's the
and
devil.
They don't know. Maybe that's the spirit.
Because evil and the devil are different things, aren't they?
Completely different.
Well,
yes.
at least that's what that new series in Amazon Prime and then went to Netflix, Lucifer, is trying to tell you.
Yes.
But that's not, sort of correct.
No, but conceptually, yes, it is.
Yeah, but you don't depict the devil as being good.
No, but it's
You depict it being bad.
evil. But
Yeah.
but what can I say? Like, it's not a characteristic.
They're not exclusive
solely,
to each other.
Yeah, solely to the devil per se.
I guess you'd be correct in that sense. They're
Right,
not
so
exclusive
conceptually-
concept to each other.
Conceptually, anyone could be evil. Like, it's not just the devil.
That's like saying an artist is not necessarily art.
Correct.
Go on.
No, it's like saying... No, I'll think about that one.
let that marinate
I'll
for a
think
second.
about that one. I'll think
Go on.
about that one. Did she travel in time? Did she make it through the portal?
Portal?
Like, did she break their
What the
time?
fuck movie are you watching?
Well, again, I'm just thinking, right? Like, if he's from the past and she's from the today, how come she's running away from this, like, bad
Well,
guy?
I'll tell you what's intriguing. If you
But
pull
there
it,
was a carriage.
I'll tell you what's intriguing. Yeah, I mean the timelines are quite mind-blowing. I would like some, as always, we're always trying to learn, and it's very hard to depict things when we don't know the language. We will try to find the lyrics at the end. But pull it back. I thought that was quite intriguing, the musical composition in this sense. Go on, press it again.
But you see here as well, look at the images. There's like two, well, you'll see.
No. Oh, even if you pay attention to the musical composition, there is an odd mix in between sounds. What would you call them? Generational sounds. Like you know. There's been other movies that have been sort of try to what would you call it, replicate this feeling. Yeah, there's been many films, and they do it through the specific use of specific instruments, especially here in the West. They use the harp a lot to represent breakages in time or ruptures in time, as you called it. They use accordions to exemplify.
Great continuum.
Yeah, or exemplify sounds from another time. So, like when you're in America, you hear the accordion. Not very rarely are you gonna think that's an American sound. You're gonna think, wow, that's either French or that's fucking Mexican. You know what I mean?
Yeah, correct.
So
correct.
ruptures in timelines or geographical traveling without having to actually change scenery, you can do it through the musical score. So if you pull it back just literally 10 seconds, because they introduced it just now. See, it was the first time, I don't know what instrument that is, but it was the first time they introduced that.
That's right. There's like a layered riff in the background that creates kind of tension, but there's not really there.
That it feels subliminal, like it's
does.
trying to tell you something from the far beyond. However, it does feel like a synth, but it doesn't feel electronic enough to be a synth, because I think that would be too fourth wall breaking. People would be like, oh, that's an effect. But this is ambiguous enough that will let you know it's like,
Well,
is it the wind? What is it?
You actually have to pay close attention, because it's not the easiest sound to
Play it again.
depict.
Let's see what if I can. That guy is wham. I don't think there's a rupture in time.
Maybe I don't know.
I think just the place that they're living in is quite colonial looking.
Why would they have a
carriages,
carriage?
right?
There is
But they
a
still
break
have
in
electricity, and then in some ones they're using.
You
candles.
see, I think maybe she jumped in a body of the past in this part of the video.
She surely don't look happy about it.
No, I think she might be confused. Say that you wake up in a different time era
Go on.
with no electricity or indoor plumbing. I would be sad. I would.
Well, that's if septicemia doesn't kill you first.
Rats.
Yeah, literally. Go on.
I'm confused. See, I told you it was a big horror movie.
Not horror. It feels more like a thriller suspense with horror elements to it.
Okay, fair enough. But
That's like trying to depict the new Doctor Strange movie.
Oh yeah.
It's a fucking mess. That's what
What
I
is
say.
this?
That's my review on the Doctor Strange movie. A fucking mess. There you go. One absolute waste of a script.
No.
Jesus Christ. One absolute waste of two world-class actors and actress. The girl, America, she's alright, I guess.
She was nice. I liked her.
Whatever.
She
forgettable.
She had a lot of Dora energy.
Right. There you go. Anyway, sorry. Again,
Continue. Yes, this possession is back.
I don't know what this is.
Me
what
neither.
genre is it? But I will find out the lyrics, and that might sort of depict. She gets possessed.
Yeah. Told you it was a horror movie. It was a horror movie, you see?
She gets... What a song, though.
A fantastic song.
Can I just say, what a song. How does he pronounce it?
I wouldn't say it's...
Uska Hi Banana.
So where's the other na?
Play it again. Just press play. He's gonna say it again.
Where's the other na?
Oh, interesting.
Bana. Nah.
It's so interesting to learn new languages or
It's
see how
cool.
they work. But that is a wonderful song. Put the lyrics up, please.
Again, I don't see horror. I don't feel horror in this particular track.
Well, actually, that's a fair point. I think that's why it's an intriguing piece, because it's essentially trying to tell much more of a love story composition rather than a horror story. So
Yeah, like the romance elements of the interaction itself. Perhaps this is like the romanticized perspective of the possession itself.
go on.
Right?
That would kind of explain more why they
That would make a bit more sense musically speaking.
with this
to
progression
yeah.
they've decided to go with this sort of darkness, however, not losing enough. That's all in Hindi.
No, it comes
Okay, so it goes on every page.
I just wanted to say it's not Pritam as a composer, sorry.
It's Manoj Yadav. Those are the lyrics, and the music is by Chiratan Bhat or Bhate.
Bate.
On every page of my fate, during my life, after my death, in all my future, in all my moments, you write her to be mine, in all stories and fables, in the true relationship of the heart's world, in all parts of life, you write her to be mine. Oh God, whenever you make me hers.
Oh, okay. So maybe this is like cross-starred lovers. You know, like in the past life could never be, and now they come haunt the future ones. Yeah.
And he's the devil. He is evil.
No, the lover is the evil one.
I'm hers, in her, from her. Let me remain hers only. I'm thirsty. She's the river, the path of my life. Give me home, street, city of her name only.
Wow, nice.
These steps move and stop for her only. So this is like beyond love. This is obsession. This is possession.
Indeed.
Okay, fair
Possessive
play.
love, okay, gotcha.
Fucking hell, well played movie. If you give me heart, give me her pain only. That laugh be hers. When my home resounds, oh God, whenever you make me hers.
It's like you know, one of like those when you watch those like witchcraft series. It's like when they cast a spell, it kind of sounds spell
sort of
chanting.
like, yeah, that's right. But again, funnily enough though, the musical composition doesn't have that enchanting feel. I mean, I've heard other compositions that do have that feel.
And they don't actually talk about that.
They allure more to the sort of overbearing perspective of love. That it has this sort of hypnotizing feel. Like,
yeah, enchanting idea, yeah.
But here, they've really decided to go the complete opposite way. Let's just try and tell a love musical composition. And let the movie, you know, sort of portray the picture of suspense, thrill, and horror, really. Even if you reduce by half my joys and smiles, even if you take my life, promise me, on her tears, her sadness, her sorrows, on every wound of hers, only my right remains there, always through life. Now only this should happen. She should live within me. She should never be separated, not even for just the sake of saying, oh God, whenever you make me hers. I have to tell you though, you listen to that song and you know those lyrics, that shit daunting as fuck.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It sounds more like a magic, like a dark magic spell, like one of like when you see like the Salem witches and stuff like oh my, yeah, it's like.
Is it Harlem or Salem?
Salem.
What's Harlem?
I don't know.
What is Harlem, mother?
It's a city in the United States. I don't know where.
Harlem.
Is it about the witches as well?
No, Salem.
Salem.
The Salem witches.
The witches, right?
Was the famous witch hunt.
Harlem Shake. That's what it is.
Oh wow, okay, awesome. Oh, great. But you know that, like, just given I was in a lot of shows and I've read a lot of books about it. So they have this like
Fiction books.
fictional, yes, indeed, not for recreational purposes whatsoever. I'm a nice person.
No, for recreational purposes.
Yeah, no, but there's okay, never
You don't
mind.
read fiction to try and learn real shit. What?
Listen,
You
learn a lot about life.
That's like reading about Harry Potter, thinking, and then moving to London, thinking you're gonna go to Hogwarts.
Are you talking about yourself?
Yes. So don't move, all right?
Fair enough. But yeah, my point was the lyricism itself has a haunting idea, like a about to avenge kind of feeling,
Less
like
of a pledge,
context.
Less of a pledge, more of a what do you call it when you're summoning something? You are what would you call it? Saying a spell, connecting to the beyond.
That's right.
Yeah.
So there's something mystical that is a little bit harmful.
See, so this is a good
to the context
So
itself.
play the song just for another 10 seconds, especially that section. They pull it back. Okay, so this is a good example, I think, then, of a composition that it's able to tell a multi-layered story, both through the lyricism, obviously the visual aid, but musically, in terms of its instrumentalization, it's able to tell two stories at once. The story of love, well, a couple of stories. The story of love, the story of the supernatural element of the film, and then the story of the absolute madness, possession, obsession, what goes beyond love, obsession, right? I guess that would be
That's
what
right.
goes beyond love.
Because it's something that it's a feeling so powerful that it transcends death.
Right.
So it came back from that. Like it's way more powerful than the big nothing.
A conjuring. That's what it is.
A conjuring. That's correct.
Anyways, what were you saying?
Correct.
Mom? You're looking.
No, Harlem. It's a neighborhood in New York.
In New York,
Harlem.
Anyways, well, guys, I don't know if that was perhaps the most sort of what would you call it?
Insightful way of reviewing this.
But I did think we nailed it though at the end. Let me know what you guys thought about it. I do want to say, do tune in this week's podcast for Feature Friday Plus, because we're featuring artists from all over the world, and it's always lovely to see you all there. Goodbye.
Okay, goodbye.